On concentration. The other day, I was watching an elderly lady on the driving range. She was standing at the ball and was standing at the ball and was standing at the ball. And I watched her several times, and she was doing the same routine. She was just looking at the ball over a minute every time, and then she was swinging the club very slowly back and couldn't hit the ball. So after a while, I walked up to her and asked her, why was she staying so long over the ball? And she said, she looked up and said, well, I'm concentrating. I said, what are you concentrating on? Well, she said, somebody told me I have to concentrate. I said, but what on? No, I just concentrate. So she couldn't tell me what she was concentrating on. She was just staring at the ball. And then out of this, surely, if you stand such a long time looking at something, you become very uptight and cramped, and that's how the swing looked like, and that's why she couldn't hit the ball. So concentration is something else in this game. Concentration is, if you walk to the ball, you already have a look at the surrounding, you know, how the hole is situated, where the flag is this time of the day, what kind of undulations are on the golf course, on the green, on the grass, on the fairway, what kind of weather situation is, whether it's windy, whether it is dry air, whether I am looking into the sun or the sun is behind. All these factors I'm just checking out already when I walk to my ball. And then when I arrive, I have a look. Well, how does a ball is lying there? Is it on top of the grass? Is it in a divot, in a hole? Then I check out the distance. How far do I have to hit the ball? And then I check, well, what kind of swing do I need? If it's against the wind, I have to hit it a little lower. So you see, I do some planning, and this is concentration just before I grip my club. So once I have decided what kind of distance I have to hit, what kind of swing I need to do, I take the adequate club, and then I start feeling it with the practice swing. I want to get the feel for the movement, because every movement requires a different action. In other words, if I want to hit the ball low, I place the ball a little more to the right side of my right foot. I put my weight a little more on the left side. I pick the club a little more up. So you see, this is the information I have to give to myself, and that's concentration. I have to concentrate on that. So once I have planned everything like this, I have done the practice swing, then I put the club behind the ball and just execute. Very often I hear golfers, they just hit the ball, they do, and then they say, they miss it, they say, oh, I didn't concentrate. I said, well, why didn't you do concentration? Why didn't you concentrate? And then I asked him, what do you want to concentrate on? And very often they don't even know what they should concentrate on. So you need that sort of information, surely, about the game, the key points, which will be able to do the shot for you. And with the help, you can do the shot with these key points. And basically, it is like planning a house. You have to have a clear idea. Where do I want to build the house? Then you have to get an architect. You have to tell them the ideas. How should it look like? And then the architect is doing the planning, like you're planning the golf shot with all your knowledge behind it, with the key points, like ball to the right foot, weight on the left side, picking up the club a little more to punch down if I want to hit a low shot. These are the key points. And then, once all the planning is done, it's execution time. And I was coming back to the house, all the people are coming in to put this house together, to build it. But you have to have the right plan for it. There are golf professionals, they have a special routine. I watched a golf professional the other day. He took his golf club out of the bag, was preparing. And he was setting up to execute the shot, and all of a sudden, a cameraman came and interrupted him. He took his golf club, put it back into this golf bag, walked 3 steps away, and did the whole procedure again. Took the golf club out. In other words, his planning and his routine was starting by taking the golf club out of the bag to prepare for the shot. But before, he has done all the preparation already. So that's what we call a routine. You can see some players, they just pull up the shirt or do some very individual things, and that's all part of their routine. They repeat this shot by shot. Sometimes it even looks funny, but it is their routine. And some of them, they don't even know that they're doing it. If you watch professionals, they also stay in a certain time frame where they do their golfing routine. And funny enough, if that time frame gets interrupted, then they do bad shots. I've done tests with golf professionals taking a stopwatch and was stopping the time, and they did, in a certain time frame, very good golf shots. Once the time frame was shorter or longer, they did bad golf shots. And you can see this when they come under real pressure, even starting a game, or if they come into the winning situation. They want to make sure that they don't do mistakes now. They want to make everything perfect. And at the end, they prolong their time span, and it doesn't fit into their routine anymore. In other words, they do something completely different what they have practiced, on what suits them, what suits their character. Some guys are even doing something very quick. They're talking quick, they're moving quick, they even do their routine quick. They have to stay within even if they come under pressure. Some are very slow, they have to do it slow. They have to do their routine slow. But if they change it, they mess up the shots. So very important that you understand you have to stay within your routine. Do what we talked about already, analyze everything, have the planning, execute the shots within your routine. And if you do this, even under pressure, you become a champion. I'm very sure of this. So plan first and do afterwards. If you do so, Very good. Thank you for listening, and I hope I see you again very soon on the Dr. Golf Tips channel. Put up the thumb if you like it. Thank you very much. For more information on the mental game, look for my book, Mental Keys for Golf Success, at Amazon.com.